Attorneys Brian Claypool and Richard St. Paul. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
So to kick things off,
Molly.
we of course know that Jared Kushner plays a tremendous role in the administration right now, and so this is about the family business, Kushner Companies. They have been subpoenaed by New York federal prosecutors regarding what has been dubbed an investment for immigration program. But this does not necessarily mean that there's been a crime committed, right, Brian?
Molly, I don't know if you're a boxing fan. Do you follow Floyd Mayweather at all? He's got a fight coming up on August 26th, and his last 4 fights are like this Jared Kushner situation that won't go away. There's a lot of promotion. There's a lot of hype with these Floyd Mayweather fights. They look sexy, but once you get into the boxing ring, they are total duds. And that's exactly what's going on with this situation again with Jared Kushner. He's done nothing wrong. There's a law that was enacted, Molly, in 1990, the EB-5 immigration bill. It allows businesses like Jared Kushner's business to create jobs, especially in the construction business. For example, here in LA, the JW Marriott Hotel, Molly, at LA Live, right next to Staples Centers, was created through this same bill that Jared Kushner has utilized to create numerous jobs in numerous investment vehicles. So he has done nothing wrong, and again, I think this is a fishing expedition that's going to end nowhere.
Richard, what are your thoughts on that? I've actually covered the EB-5 program that was mentioned here, and it essentially allows citizenship for foreign nationals who invest $500,000 in big investment projects. The goal, as you mentioned, to create jobs. I mean, is there any there to this?
No, I don't think so. Look, just because a business gets a subpoena doesn't mean, one, the business did something wrong, or even especially Jared Kushner did something wrong. And this is a New York U.S. Attorney's Office dealing with a project in New Jersey, which is interesting enough because I've had a case in the federal case, actually, which a client was located in the Bronx, which is the Southern District, and in the Eastern District brought a case because the conspiracy started in the Eastern District, which includes Long Island and Brooklyn. So it's interesting why New York is coming into this New Jersey project. And yeah, look, it's a very simple program, EB-5. If you invest $500,000 or more and you're a foreign national, you basically get a green card indefinitely in the United States. It's a very simple legal procedure, and it's hard to imagine that this company did something wrong.
All right, shifting away from New York and New Jersey, now off to Washington. There are 2 senators that are looking to protect special counsel Mueller going forward. Senator Lindsey Graham even said he would introduce legislation to protect Mueller from the president. What does it mean that these Republican senators are stepping forward and essentially trying to kind of put a barrier up and to protect the special counsel from the president?
Look, it's very simple. The Judicial Department has to maintain its autonomy and independence, and nobody should interfere with that. No branch of government should be able to interfere with that. And certainly, you have to set the stage so that there is the faith in the judicial system that they can operate how they need to operate without any potential interference. Now, I don't think it will get down to the point where they actually have to pass legislation, but I think what we're all waiting for is either something to come out of this investigation. We've been dealing with this Russian investigation for almost a year now, and nothing has come out.
Yeah, and Attorney General Sessions just received some assurances from the new Chief of Staff, John Kelly, that his job was safe. Do you think that's where we're headed? That senators are just beginning to push back more on the president than they had sort of in those early first 100 days, Brian?
Yeah, Molly, being a politician is an inherently dangerous job. And what President Trump and his family are finding out, unlike our Miranda rights, everything they say and do may be held against them in the court of public opinion. And that's what's happening here with Special Prosecutor Mueller. Let's set the record straight. President Trump has a legal right through the interim or de facto Attorney General in this case, I believe Rod Bernstein. He can ask Bernstein if he wants to, if there's legal grounds to do so, to remove Mueller. He's legally justified in doing that if there's, for example, a violation of some kind of department policy or there's a conflict of interest, Molly. So the fact that there's a discussion by President Trump that he might do that should not spawn a U.S. senator to possibly introduce new legislation to stop him from doing that. I think that's more of a political maneuver, and I think some of the Republicans are now wondering, gee, should I jump ship from President Trump so quickly, or should I stay the course?
Richard, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, legally, obviously, if there is a conflict of interest, as we've heard, some of the members of the Mueller team supported Hillary Clinton. And so what the president has really been dealing with is getting a fair shot from the media, getting a fair shot in terms of this investigation. And if you have a conflict of interest, obviously it would be a good idea to remove the special prosecutor Mueller or those that are interested in coming after the president for political reasons.
All right, Brian Claypool, Richard St. Paul, thank you for joining me here today, both criminal defense attorneys. We covered a lot of ground there. Thank you.
you.
Rick?
Thanks, Molly.